Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Linwood Longstrive, sorry, almost said my old name. And I'm streaming again. Today we are going to play some city skylines. We've got a new area with the two rivers area, which is, well, one river, two river. And we're gonna start a new game, new city here. I've gone up and installed a buttload of mods. Some to manage a lot of the stuff which are happening all the time, and also some stuff to at least handle my traffic a little bit better by myself. I like that doing myself because I am a road designer and I should know a couple of things about road design. So yeah, let's first start off with connecting these two roads and then make an extension in our first kind of little area. Now, of course, first we will need some houses, etc. Hello to Luna, welcome. Hello, my girlfriend. How are you watching in the next room? I'm streaming with her watching. That is funny. She could also join us, but she won't be joining us today, sadly enough for us. And hello to SC Kapsuna, welcome. And I guess you're Romanian because there's RO at the end. Okay, so let's see. What kind of basic stuff do we need? Well, water inlets and a water output. This was also some stuff. This is large buildings. Oh, net structures. Pipes. Oh, okay, there's a sorting system. I haven't seen that before. Okay, let's make some connections like this. Let's get the water to everybody. That's not to everybody. I guess that's a nice start of the network. And there we go. That's everyone connected. And now let's get some areas going. A green, some blue. I'd like some little less blue if I can. Like so. And some industry a little ways away from the green stuff. Or from the living area. Oh, we now need power. I almost forgot that. Let's get one windmill over here, or one over here. And there's a bit of a good wind area over there. So let's connect these up with some power lines. And that should be fine, hopefully. Now that's a basic city, a basic town. We'll be destroying everything at some point and recreating it at some point in the future. First off, let's get some music going, because at the moment it is quite silent here. Mostly because of this and because of that. I guess the game sounds need to go a little up, and this because I'm managing this somewhere else. Ooh, that's a lot of noise suddenly, at least for me. Yeah, it's a little loud. Let me turn it down a little. 50% should normally be enough for me to manage it externally. Okay, they need power, I know. If they just expand a little to here, we might just be able to do that. One building. Come on, one building. One more. Another second building. Dang it. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Now we should have power. There we go. What's this button? New expansion 2.0. Possible to export files, import into the game later. Oh, okay. You can make designs apparently. Let's see. Luna says it's been a while since I saw someone play City Skylines. It has been for me as well. I played this. I think somewhere. A little bit of a while ago for myself, but I haven't played it much. I should still know the basics of road design. That's my field of expertise nonetheless, but let's see if we can do that. A second comment is, by the way, how many expansions do you have? I forgot the many. I don't have them all, but I do have a lot of them. I think I'm missing the one or two because they were not really an interest to me. But the rest I have, because it is still an awesome game. And I think I'm going to get a coal power plant if we have the money. How much money do we need for that one? 19,000, and we're losing money, so we won't be able to get it. Let's then add some wind turbines. And that should increase our power a little more. Oh, this is disconnected. Wait, what? Oh, because I placed down a piece of road, I guess. There we go. Water. They need water. Yeah, we can do that. And then we're almost out of money. So then the big question is, did we do enough to get everybody happy? Or to get some money? Otherwise, we will just, well, need to start up a new city. And this one is lost. Completely. Turbo on the speed. And let's see what happens. We need more industry. Or there is request for more industry. So let's get some. They still have water. Okay. Minus 900 or 90. With 1,000 left in the bank. Can we do it? Can we break even? Minus 24, minus 17, and positive, plus 1. Nice. Okay, that should do it. Let's get back some money. What's all these? This is agricultural products. Ah, I guess this goods. So this is all the uses for imports and exports. Okay, there's a lot of new things here. They didn't come with the expansions. They come with oh, hi. Oh, okay. We can actually do that. And we got a little hamlet. Nice. And a bonus amount of money, I think. So let's get some schooling gone. Yeah, we got 20,000 with that. I'd like myself a small school. There we go. Got 2 different kinds. And apparently I chose the first one. And should also give us some more money. We're now on plus 300. Also, let's get some healthcare. Let's place the healthcare down there. And then we've run out again. Okay, now we just need to wait a little longer. So, how's everybody doing in the chats? The chat is a lot more relaxed than the past couple of days, I'm noticing. Not really a problem. I did increase my volume again. Hopefully now it is enough. Last time I increased it, it wasn't really quite as good. But hopefully this time it will be. I'm still not really sure about what the levels need to be for me to be understandable for everybody, etc. Leaving some open spaces here, by the way, for some roads for extensions in the future. Actually, we need some expansions quite soon, so let me start and make some. That's 2,000. We have 2,000. Let's go for an 800 extension times 3. That should be 1,600. And apparently we have a water shortage. No, it's just not long enough. Okay. 260. Hello to Orc. Afternoon. I don't feel tired. And I have red shift on my Linux. Think blue shift. On my OS. So at least I have that. Yeah, that is an interesting problem to have with a monitor, actually. Red shifting. Okay. That's going to be that. Ah, we need garbage disposal. We need 4,000 for that. See if we can get that before everybody runs out on us. I had to turn the volume down for this. Oh well, that's better than last things that happened, I guess. Come on. $4,000 plus 1,000. That should take 2 more weeks, and then we can have garbage disposal. Sorry guys, almost there. It's going to be over here. Is the music going already? Still have no music in the game, apparently. This is a really bad setup when we get a lot of traffic in eventually. But for now, it should be fine. There we go, 4,000. Wow. Garbage disposal, go! Okay, so this is imports, this is exports. We're exporting stuff and importing as well. At least we have some garbage disposal as well, so everybody is happy again. Let's see, what do they need? They like some little less fire hazard. We can do that. And they like fire and all different kinds of things. Family progress, education progress, happiness. Happiness is not really up there yet. We should get some parks, etc. pretty soon, but first I will need more and bigger expansions of the town itself. Let's make another road. Let's connect it up through here. Can we get another one going? No, not yet. And let's extend this a little further. And then link them up when we have the money. First off, let's just fill this in because we can. And not right here. So we can get the road going there. That should also need to be expanded with water, I think. And I was right. And we are a worthy village. Which is nice. Okay, still no problems with water. Electricity. Electricity is a little on the lower side, apparently. We are still nice and good and green. We got 21,000 actually because of that expansion. So I should actually get something like a fire station or anything going. There we go, but first let's get a residential expansion going. There we go. Water needs to be extended a little bit. And then we have that one and that one. Fire hazard is the first thing that I liked. There we go, that should take care of that. And then the crime is not really a big problem yet. Okay. That should hopefully increase some house property values soon. I hope. I am hearing the blinks of houses increasing their level. Nice. That means more money for me. Got an income of 1,300 at the moment. That increased a lot. And hopefully at some point we can be self-sustainable. Education progress. Fire hazard is down. That's very good. Industry is now on the rise, the demand for it at least. Let's increase our industry a little over here. There we go. And this indeed looks like a worthy town to me. Okay, so... Oh, and wow, that was quick. Tiny town. We can now dig channels. And make a quay, whatever that is. What is this? A quay gives water front a nice finish. Oh, it's concrete walls. Ah, oh, those would look nice. And a flat wall. And make more channels. And we have parks and recreational stuff. Let's start with a very big park. The biggest of them all. Let's put them over here. That should give not so many people happiness, I guess. Let's also place one here next to the entrance. On both sides, why not? And maybe a bouncy castle over here. That should be enough for now, I think. Luna says I'm going to make myself some lunch, and after I'm going to continue on my nails. Ooh, nail painting. And Orc never liked the smell of acetone. Well, me neither. It is an interesting smell, but not for me indeed. Sorry, Luna. You have to do it yourself. I'm not gonna do it for you. We might live together, but still, there are a few things where I draw a line. And nails is one of them, I think. No, we are running out of power. Still don't have enough for the electricity upgrade I'd like. Which is a coal power plant. Oh, apparently we do actually have enough. This is not the best place. I think this was... Wait, what was my areas? This was resident or commercial. Okay. Then I need the coal power plant. Right about here. We're going to go green on this city eventually, but at the moment, well, we don't really have the means to do that yet. I do like to get a harbor going. I guess we're going to make a harbor there at some point. Let's take a little bit further overview. That's money we don't have. Oh, and I'm back. Can't really zoom out that far. I do have an 81 area expansion, so we can get everything we see. But that's going to take some time before we have the money and other resources to actually get that done. Okay, the city is still growing nicely. We are getting the first crimes going, so we should work towards a police station. 12,000. We've now at 4, so it will take some time. But yeah, how's everybody doing in the chat? I'm doing fine. Do I have a story? I'm not sure about stories. These aren't always nice times for those, but normally not really a storytelling person. If I want to get back into YouTube, it might be a good idea to actually get into storytelling. I got a lot of crimes going. Police station, we need you. What do we need for the next upgrade? 2600. I don't think we're going to get that with this amount of area. 7,000, 8,000, come on. We're going to get a lot of level ups, I think, when we get a police station going. Come on, come on. Still increasing with the amount of population we have, so that's nice. 11,000. After this, it's a little bit of a story time, I guess. And there we go. Police station gotten. Good, very good. Luna says the smell sucks, but I'm going to a festival this weekend, so I want to at least try and look fancy. And oh my god, Linwood, you won't even do my nail polish? You call yourself a boyfriend? You are so selfish and mean. Oh my god, my girlfriend is so mean. Maybe I should not talk about this here. Nah, we're good, we're good. Not a real problem. I just, there are some things you just need to learn to do yourself, Luna. And your nails is one of them. Not gonna help you with that. I think I did that pretty good. Don't think so. I think I'm gonna have an angry girlfriend when I start streaming. Ah, just kidding. Okay, I think that is a better idea. I have to exit and entrance a little staggered. And Orc suggests doing your nail polish outside so you have a nice breeze. That could actually be an idea. If there would be any wind. And at the moment it looks like the wind has fallen to a nice silence death here in Holland. Which is weird, because we normally always have a wind, but in the summer, the wind is weird, so to say. Is this the exact... Oh, this is 1 too wide, that's annoying. Was that Alvin Street, actually? Didn't really see, but... Oh, it's gone now. Damn it. Okay, more. Let's actually not get residential there. And over here, I'd like them right about there. More residential. We need more industry as well. Let's just put still some squares down until we, well, fill everything up here. And also connect these roads up. So not everybody has to go all the way around. And now there's a water shortage, of course, because I didn't extend that. And I guess in here, in this area, between the industry and residential, we are going to make a little bit of a big park. Let's see, we do have some big parks here. I'd like to get one going here and on the other side. That's actually a little bigger than I expected it to be. Let's then place it right about here. And then have no residential on this side. Maybe just a cycle lane or something. We don't really have 1x1 parks. Do we have something that is 4 wide? I don't think so. Maybe a plaza. No, it's all 5 wide. That's annoying. Oh, and this is items we can get ourselves. What's this? Vertical farms. Entertainment. What is this? Vertical farming is the ultimate solution for agriculture in an urbanized world. The structure has vertical stacked floors, allowing a large number of crops to be grown in a relatively small area. Many floors are enclosed similarly to greenhouses, while other spaces are open to the outside weather conditions. It takes a lot of water and a good amount of electricity, and has a decent amount of upkeep. And this is Biodome, and that is more or less a park, but a little bit differently. With a visitor capacitation, and this one has also got visitors, so it's more of a thing for that. I forgot the name. And we have a boomtown. We got a ferry. And heating a lot of different roads. Ferry pathway. 2-lane highway. I like the 2-lane highway. We've got a bunch of stuff. Ferry stops, ferry pier. I'd like to try those out. I'm not really sure if we can get them over in here. Maybe across this pond over here. Maybe just here, some ferries instead of bridges. Could be nice. Could be nice. First, I'd like to remove the power line here. And I'd like to fill this up with industry. What is your problem? Not enough educated workers. I guess that's the next thing we can get. We've got 40,000 now, so we could get a middle school going, or high school. Middle school is technically the Dutch name for it. Same difference, but different name. Let's place it down here. Nice and centralized. How are the elementary schools? We will need a new one. Let's place then one in this new area over here. And the different building, because to have a little bit of a style difference, I guess. There we go. 2 different schools. Now that should... Oh wow, this is... the text is overwritten a little bit. Radius... Classes skipped. 3. Ah, we've got 385 of 1000 capacity. I guess that's the most important 2 stats. Okay, the power is still doing good. Well, just on the brink of collapsing. Let's see if we can add another 2 wind turbines to this field. But another 6,000 for a new one. That's too bad. I'd like to get some offshore wind farms going as well. But it is not really the best place. The best place is over here, I guess. I'd like to get this one going, the solar power plant, but that one only produces electricity during the day. A hydro power dam would be very nice, but I guess we are going nuclear in this town eventually. Oh, hello, what is this? A wave power plant. Okay, we're gonna get one of those. At least one of those. Hi, plane. Okay, commercial is on the rise. Just going to make some shops here in this little area. Would actually be a decent area to do that. One shop there in the middle. One big one. And I guess we can get one in between the residential and industrial area over here. Except there. And then we are growing nice and tight. We have a pretty big area here. We do not have any traffic problems here yet. Let's speed up time and see how the rush hour is doing. So rush hour is modeled in this city. And, well, we are getting a little bit of a rush already. Let's upgrade this road to a 1 direction lane and this one as well. And see if that helps a little bit. Technically, I need a different kind of road here. We have the highway situation here. I'd like to get actually the 2-lane going here, if I can. The entrance and exit. Only now these 2 are not connected. And we should move them or destroy them. We can move them, so let's just do that. I want you there. I want you there. Then I want to cut off these rings here for a little bit of better situation. Okay, that's some better entrances. And we have power problems again. Ooh, we also see other stats there. Nice. Money! Can we increase our power output during the day a lot? During the night a little bit as well. There we go. We fixed the power for now. We will need a new power generation facility somewhere. I'd like one here. Let's just get that area going. Let's increase our land mass here, and then place down some advanced wind turbines in the water. And now we have not enough money. I do need another one though. How much is this? 12,000. Ooh. Okay, let's get some power lines going first then. Okay. We have the power lines. Guess we're going to get just one going to there. There we go. We've got power. And let's decrease this cost to 100%. Because that is a lot of extra money if needed. Orc says the traffic management in this game was really bad from what I saw. Are you running any mods to do things like handling derelict properties? Yeah, derelict properties are removed. But I did set up some settings with reckless driving and other things. And I don't think the traffic is bad in this game. It is just misunderstood by a lot of people. For what I see here in this game and what I see in the real world with traffic, it actually manages pretty closely to the real world. But traffic management is a study on itself and really difficult to actually pull off right. So I think that is the biggest problem. People really don't know how to manage traffic that well. I saw a few streams of Owen with this game, and his traffic management was awful. Really awful. Actually, if you want, or Chaos, do you want to see more traffic management? Because I can actually hop into the traffic management challenge in this game, and I'd like to show you what I mean. But then we're going very big into the traffic management problem, and that is might not be the thing you want to see today. We have problems with dead people. I'm going to get a cemetery going. And I actually can show you how a lot of the stuff works, but then I'm going really into a lot of detail, and that might get boring for a lot of people. At least for my girlfriends. That's one thing I know. Only if I want to. Oh, I do want to. I can actually build this city up so I can have a lot of big, bad traffic problems, but then I need the bigger houses first. You know what? I like a challenge. I have the... I think already a save with that going. I can actually go into a very old game and see how bad the traffic is. For example, this problem here. Oh, that is a nice problem actually to have. Let me just show you a bit of madness and see if I can fix it. Actually, I do have some problems in this game or in this save, I know, which I left because I knew I didn't want to fix it, which is a whole different ball game on itself. Let's see if this map still works though. Wow, this is a long world. A lot of death. My god, a lot of death. What is the problem with the death situation here first? Crematoriums. We have just nothing here, I guess. Here is a traffic problem. Let's see how this one flows, or not flows. Okay, let's see if we can fix... Okay, I see a couple of traffic problems here. The highway is just too busy at some points. And... oh my god, this is the worst one. Okay, a lot of people want to go here, and it looks like a lot of people from here want to go here to the left. Let's see if that is right. Yeah, a lot of people are just going here in general. To fix this problem? Is there a connection between these two areas? No, there is not, except by bicycle lanes. Oh no, bicycles wasn't really even in this game yet. Oh. You know what? Let's go to the main menu. And actually, I need to not show you this because my email is here and I don't like you to see my email address. Let me load myself into a new game. I'm going to choose the scenario Fix the Traffic. And there we go. You can watch again. Orc says, it seems they're not smart enough to stay in the facing or turning lane. People are just cutting each other off and blocking traffic, for what I see. Yeah, that's true. That is a limitation of the AI, technically. But it is also happening in real life. People are doing those kinds of things. I've seen it happen with myself in a car, and I've seen that in the studies as well. But let's just fix the traffic, because I know I tried this one, and I know there are a few jams, etc., which I know I can fix, and I know how to fix them already. So yeah, there are a couple of rules, overall rules, you can stick to fix a lot of the problems. One of the rules is never have a single entrance to a to an area. It doesn't even matter what kind of area it is. Always have two roads going in or out. In and out. You just have to have two roads. Oh, and in traffic management, people people are just like water. They just flow wherever there's less drag. Or they take the path of least resistance. That's the thing. Better word. Oh, come on. This game runs slow. That's the reason I preloaded the game. What's my PC doing at the moment? It is running a buttload of GPU. No, it's just slow. Using a little bit of this of my hard drive and nothing much. It's really not using a lot of my hard drive. It's just being slow. It's being annoying and complaining. Come on. We can do it. CPU 16%, memory 15.8, disk 0, network 0, GPU 44. I'm really not using that much bandwidth to actually get this thing loading. This game really loads slow. These kinds of points got a feeling it would be better to just restart the game. Also, it looks just stuck in the middle, isn't it? Come on, game. Come on, game. This is really boring. Come on, game. Come on, game. Come on, game. Maybe an unstable mod. Yeah, that could be a problem. And I have a visitor here. Hello. Yeah, I think I'm going to restart the game. Let me just crash it. Still 7% CPU, but... Okay, game has crashed. Steam says it's not running anymore. Restarting the game. Okay, and new game, choose scenario, fix the traffic start. Okay, it's loading to halfway now. Place we were. And it's continuing. Nice. Well, that took way too long. Apparently it was stuck somewhere. Oh well. So, the lesson about traffic management. Let's start. Hello. So, this is the town we have to work with. And apparently the road is a little bit, well, broken. A little bit of a bad maintenance state, I think. That is the first thing we're gonna spend. We've got 50,000 and a Luna left. And let's start first with... Oh, wow, that's 50,000. Maybe not do that. Let's see where the biggest congestions are. Let's go up and high and press this one. Okay, it looks like the central road here has some of the biggest problems. And there are a couple of problems here. Now, one of the things I just said is never have a single connection. This counts as a single connection to at least this area. And to this area as well. It looks like there's a lot of traffic coming from here and going to here. What kind of areas are these? This is residential. This is commercial. I guess a lot of people are going to this commercial area. And then back. And there are a lot of people going to this area itself. Now I make these kinds of intersections, so I like those. But this one is too small, I guess. So let's first start with expanding some roads. And I also have some extra mods here, I think. Doesn't seem... Yep, it is. We do have the extra mods to fix a lot of the other traffic as well. First off, increase this road, this road, this road. And also this exit ramp, we're going to widen it to 2 lanes. And the exit ramp, we're going to increase to 2 lanes together with everything connecting here. And this one as well. Then apparently a lot of people want to go from here to there. So what we're going to do then is have the 2 lanes split off from here. And just connect directly to there. And that should save on a lot of traffic. Now this is also a problem because they're crossing the lane from one to the other to get to here. But let's see what this has as an effect. Okay, first off, I'd like here no traffic lights. And that should smooth out a lot of the traffic itself, at least for starters. This is also, ooh, this is a 5-way. That is normally also not good. Okay, because this is a 2-lane road to a big intersection, I want to widen this one to 3 lanes. There we go, and then I want to remove the traffic lights again. Ooh, 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 ooh. Shoo. You. Click. You. Click. And click. Oh, I wanted to remove them. Yes, okay, that's the first way to cancel out a lot of the problems. So this area flows. Now this area has to just needs to be cleared of traffic, so that takes some time. This looks still decent. Looks like this is also an interesting or a busy off-ramp. And there is, oh, this is an annoying crossing. But this is a single lane, right? No, it isn't. Okay. Let's also remove some traffic lights from here. At least from this one to fix up some of the stuff, and this one as well. Because I think that shouldn't really be a problem. Yeah, this single lane here is a problem. It's I want this crossing on 1, but the best thing I can do here probably is make this a roundabout. So let's have a 6-lane with trees along the sides in 1 way going like this. That should alleviate a lot of the traffic there as well. And we have some traffic lights here, which I don't want. Also, the traffic lights here are not needed anymore because there technically is not a lot of crossing traffic. Okay, that alleviates a lot of those. Okay, how is this going again? We still got a lot of crossing traffic, looks like it. Yeah, I see cars coming in from here and then going out from there. So we at the moment have a... Wait, why is this road here? Where's this one going? Oh, this one is going to there. Why? When you have this one? Huh. Well, first off, let's make this one... This has not a lot of traffic on it. We're going to switch some widening here. This one is going to be a 1 wide. From here it can be 2 wide again. Well, I guess it's now too late. And this bridge is going to be a 2 wide. And then the next piece of blockage is over there. But how is this going now? That's at least a lot more traffic, but also a lot more collisions from here. Okay, well, this needs to be redesigned completely, I think. I think I want a single lane from here to here, or a double lane. And then that will be the main connection, the line between here and here. And then I want some crossing traffic, which is going to go on that new ramp. So this is going to be a 1 big cloverleaf intersection, so to say. That will take some time designing. Orc says, roundabouts seem useful, but do slow the flow of traffic. But not as bad as traffic lights. Yeah, that's true. Those are not bad at all. Oh, also, one of the biggest things I see is this whole area over here. Excuse me. This whole area over here has only this as an exit or entrance to the highway and to this area. So this is really going to be... There needs to be a big north-south corridor here. And there isn't one for now, so I think we're going to redesign this whole area over here. Let me wait until we have 100,000 funds, so we have a little more money to play with. There's the 100,000. Let me check on what type of roads I have available. I have a 4-lane road. That could be useful, at least here in the middle. And for these we have... No... Single lanes, we have the 6 lanes here. Don't need those. So we have a 4 lane, we've got 1, 2, 3 and 4 lanes available. Okay. Let me start destroying stuff. How do I want to design this? I want a single road going there. I want to have this one as an original destination. And this as an original. So I'm going to go with a little bit of an S-curve. And connect everything on there. So let's start by destroying a lot of the underlying infrastructure. We keep the main road. This is also a nice curve. Might want to keep that one. Do I want to do this on a 3rd or a 2nd level? This is ground level or level 0. This is 1 high, and then we can also have 2 high. Do I want my cloverleaf on a 2nd or a... Well, technically we only need 1 raised, of course. Okay, let's then get rid of this. This one over here is really not necessary. Let's go underground. Okay, that is a lot of the underlying infrastructure gone. There we go. Now, because this is a very interesting or a busy intersection, we'll start here with 4 lanes and exit with 4 lanes. From there I want to go up with 3 lanes. 3 high and then I can cross it, right? Or do I need 6 high? I need 9 high, okay. Let's go 9 high and take a turn to the left. Like so. Let's cross it. Cross the intersection if we can. We can't because the roads are too tight together. Bye-bye road. And down we go. That's 1 direct connection. 2nd direct connection. We're going up. Go a little bit to the side and keep some space in between the roads. They're going to here and down again. There we go. This road can go underneath. And we'll hit a pillar. Dang it. There we go. Found it. I found my way through it. Okay, so that's my main road. My main road is now going north-south, here. And now I need some connections. So there's a lot of traffic coming from here and going to here, which I already saw. So I want that one connecting more or less over here, I think. So I can have an exit here. I think I'm going to take that from the left side of the road. 2 lanes from here. Going up to 9 meters, going across, like so, and going down to there. Then the last road will be... Oh, that was my bottle. Going from here to here, and then entrancing the highway over here. I'm not having this one connect right here as well, because that is going to be madness. Well, actually, I'm going to do that differently. Now that I think about this. Let's connect this one from here. So start over here. Oh, this road is going the wrong way, actually. There we go, better. Still too wide. From down here. Would be easier if we can get it from the other side. Up from there and connecting there. Now the single road will go from here to there. And then still the single road, because we saw a single road was enough, is going from there to there. Now we need an off-ramp to here. I'm going to pull that one just right on from here, because we don't really need a very difficult intersection there. There we go. Still not an intersection from here going to there. Let's just make that one a little longer because we can. There we go. We need an exit from here to there. And then we do have all connections? No, we are not going from this road to this road yet. So that one can be coming in from here? Yeah. Or maybe not. So one of the things I managed to notice in this game is if you do... Oh, put it from here. Underneath both roads, like so. Then here, a little bit of a sharp turn. And then up to there. Ah, can't do that. Dang it. A little bit too sharp there. Where's the pillar? There's the supporting pillar, I guess. There we go. And now this one needs to be changed directions. So yeah, Luna, this is what I really like about road design. These kind of things. And Luna apparently doesn't really find this boring. This finds this fascinating. But if actually you know the situation just by looking at it. Oh, okay, thank you. Well, maybe I'm just sometimes a little bad at explaining that it makes it a little bit boring then. But, okay, thank you. Good to hear. Let's see, we're going now on and off to there. This one can go to here and to here. This one can go to there. And not yet to here, so we're missing one from there to there. This one can go to this road, but not yet to this road. Okay. So I think I'm then going to go do something like this. Like so. It's that road. And then I need one from here to there. And I guess I'm going to pull that one from here. And just something like this. Ooh, that's ugly. That's ugly. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Let the traffic flow. Norkale says, my city planner expansion expanded a short section of 5 lane alone a short distance residential area, which was overkill. Only need to be 3 lanes. They tore out a dozen of houses and roads. They want to back to 2 lanes, 5 lanes in less than a mile, and then back to 2 lanes. Oh, wow. That is so bad. And the problem is that the traffic managers will say that that is wrong, but the problem is the municipalities or the government just wants that. Okay, looks like I might have underestimated the size of this road, but for now let's see if we can fix this big lane of traffic going here. So there's a lot of traffic trying to get, looks like, to here. So this needs to be a proper roundabout or, well, something better. But we need a lot of traffic from here to here. So the easiest way to do that is maybe just underground here. How's the underground looking? Clear, okay. Yeah, that's just the easiest way. Just get an underground going. 4 lanes from there to there. This would not be my primary solution. An easier solution would just be to make an exit here from the highway, go to there. But because this lane is here and all the traffic will go here, and I have, well, did this just, it's a little bit of a waste to not use that. So let's go from here down. -9, yes. And then from here, also in this direction, go to -9 from there. And then we have a connection. Now we're going to upgrade this road here. Can I have the upper ground again? No. Okay, these roads here are a little bit too long. Okay, we can fix that. Okay, 2 lanes. Which trees? Well, it doesn't really matter because this road is floating. Okay, and then this one is going to be a 2 wide lane. All the way. And then this exit here is going to be 2 lanes as well. Do we have a road that is 2? Yeah, this one. Like so. Yeah. And this lane also like that. There we go. Let's see how that goes. Okay, people are taking the tunnel. That's at least good. Oh. You've gained 300. Wait, it looks like you're doing well with optimizing traffic. You might be just a hero Appletown needs. Keep improving, and you will be the greatest road. We will have the greatest road network in the region. Here's some money for a nice. Here, have some money to build a nice intersection. We've got 300,000 money. Okay, well, thank you. Okay, how are traffic jams going? Looks like this one here is getting smaller. I think. Oh wow, look at this! Look at this! This road is clear! Okay, so my solutions here worked a lot. This traffic here is flowing nicely now. Now the biggest problem is this one over here. What's this? Out of fuel? Oh, that's not good. So we just have to fix this intersection over here. Yeah, this intersection here is flowing nicely now. So, well, I did this intersection because I saw how the traffic moved. But if you don't see that, how do you actually figure out where the traffic is going and what kind of situations you need to improve? That's a thing I can explain. You mostly need to look at the zonings, the zonings you have, and know a little bit of where the traffic is going. For example, residential will go to commercial, to shop, and then to home. Or they will go to work at industrial or office areas and then go home. So there will always be traffic between residential and industry, and residential and commercial, but not as much, for example, as commercial or industry to commercial, because they have to supply the shops with food, etc. and stuff. So there will also always be traffic, and a lot of traffic between industrial and commercial, and residential and commercial and industry. Now, because for example, this industrial field and this commercial field are disconnected by a residential field, a lot of traffic wants to go from here to here, but has to travel through the residential area, and that's the reason there is such a big traffic jam. For example, here we have these guys are going to the industrial area, and these guys are going to the commercial area, like you can see here. The heavy traffic is going right, and the lighter traffic is going left. So that's the reason that goes. Now this road is already flowing, so I think this road will actually empty out the traffic eventually, but it's going a little too slow for my taste. If we increase the demand here only by a little, this traffic jam will grow again, and that is not a thing I want. So I want to improve this again, or a little more. Now, one of the things I am noticing here is that they only use one of the two available lanes most of the time. So I could increase this one to 2 lanes, and hopefully that will fix a little bit of the stuff. You can see this one is already using it to go left, so that's good. That is a little bit of a fix, or a small and quick fix. But it still not fixes this whole big lane of traffic here. Now you can see that they are adapting now, and they are using the intersection a little more. But now you can see here there is more traffic coming from this way, and now it blocks the traffic. So it was flowing nicely first, but because it's now technically too small for everybody, this happens. So what I can do is increase the roundabout here to 3 lanes, and that could fix it. Now, this lane can actually split off traffic left and right for the area that goes to industry and the area that goes straight. But it's still not enough. As you can see, there's still traffic that is slowing down at some points. And that's mostly because guys from here want to go straight, or from here want to go to the industrial area. Now, the industrial area is not optimally designed. What also could work is just have a different kind of exit ramp just to here, and then be done with it. Now, this looks... Oh, hello. Forest fire. Oh no, it's a house fire. Looks like a forest fire for a second. This is working reasonably well, but it's still a long line of traffic. The line is getting shorter though, or was getting shorter, but has stopped getting shorter now. So what do we do now? Well, I think I'm going to redesign this intersection. This is not the optimal way to move a lot of traffic along a small area. We have increased the size by 1 lane, but this is not enough. There is still a lot of traffic going here and here, so I'd like to, if I can, split that traffic off, or make this intersection a little larger. That's also a thing. Normally smaller is not the option. Sometimes larger intersections are the thing that can help here. First, I'd like to get some daylight going so I can see what I'm doing. So let's wait till day and then fix this traffic up and see what happens. Still not bad though. This is a big improvement of what it was already. But you can see here the traffic jam is getting, well, it's staying about the same size, so it's still not perfect. Oh, the jam is now... Okay, the traffic from here is now not there anymore, or it finished pulling through. So now is a big chance of getting rid of this intersection here, or the problems with this intersection here, but I see they moved here to the middle lane instead of the left lane. Because most of the traffic is going left apparently, or wants to stay at the left lane. Let's see if I can fix this by changing this one to 2 lanes. No, not quite, but I might be able to do it if I can set this intersection here to have one lane going right and one lane going left. Maybe that works. Now a lot of people are going left. Now let's give it a second to catch up. Now it looks like just a buttload of industry is going right. So I guess I need to have 2 lanes going in here. And maybe just 1 lane going here. So let's increase this road here to a double lane road. 2 lanes like this. There we go. Let's see if that fixes up some traffic. And then change this one back to 3 lanes. Because there were actually 2 lanes here, off-ramp, and here was only 1. I almost got a feeling we need to expand this one to a 4-lane road, or to a 6-lane. And we can do that. Oh, that's a... Oops, that is a wrong one. We need this one. That was only one way direction. Now they are using 2 lanes already, so that's the thing I was looking forward to. And it's gone! The traffic is gone! So this last change might not have been necessary. Let's change it back to this one. And it looks like the traffic is gone. Oh my god, we did it! So the thing here, which I didn't saw a little too late, is that there was a lot of more traffic going here to the right and to the left. And they had only 1 road here to fill through. So expanding this one to a 2-lane was good. And here there's also not a lot of traffic problems anymore, because everybody is now taking the tunnel who wants to go directly to the commercial area. And that makes the residential area a lot more, well, clear of traffic. Also what I see is that a lot of people moved out of these areas over here because they're, well, was too busy and nobody could get there. But at the moment that is gone as well, that problem. So that fixed that problem up as well. Let's now look at the map and see what kind of traffic problems we have. We have a couple of busy areas. Now this will still be a busy area, but that shouldn't really be a very big problem. This area here is also very busy. What I can do here is change this to a 2-lane road. 2-lane highway. And hopefully that will alleviate a little bit of the busyness of that road. Looks like it did. Now another busy area is over here. This exit here is quite busy, but there is not a problem here for the traffic, so I'm not going to fix anything here. But yeah, I think that is one of the 2 biggest problems fixed right away. Not enough buyers for producers. Now that's a whole different problem. That is just an overproduction of supplies and not enough people to buy it. So I guess the export needs to be increased now. But yeah, that's that fixed. Are there any other problems? What was my mission, by the way? Mission. Play 200 game weeks. Have a population don't get your population under the 25. We need it up to the 35. Well, that will be increasing soon. And the traffic flow needs to be 82%. And we did that. So the only thing we need now is, well, fill up the residential a little more. Where are the residential areas? Apparently we need a lot of commercial or a lot of industry. Commercial here is quite empty. Residential looks like it is mostly filled. This is also sometimes a bad idea. A high density behind a low density. Oh, we can have these areas here filled in again. And this should all still be high density. Should all be good. Yeah, it looks like we just need more high-density residential at the moment. So if we just change these areas here up to high density, we should still be good on all the underlying problems and have not really a big issue with density of traffic there. That should increase our population a little bit quicker, and that should actually fix the biggest things. So yeah, this city actually had 3 big problems. If it is daytime again, I could actually let you see it a little easier. But one was this intersection over here. Let's actually, if we do this... Oh, wait. There we go. If we do here, we can see it a little easier. So this city had actually 3 problems. One of them was this big intersection here. The second was an intersection here, which this one was not up to capacity, and this one was also not up to capacity. And the traffic was flowing around the residential here to get to the commercial area, but now with the tunnel we alleviated that traffic problem. So what we did here is there was a very big... Nice for the capital city. A very big north-south connection here, or east-west at the moment. Seeing it like this. And we fixed that by increasing the road size, or have a main connection going between here and here with 3 lanes. And here locally a 4-lane road to alleviate some traffic here going on the on and off ramps to this industrial area. And having all the offshoots going between the main highway and our second highway, making a little bit of a cloverleaf intersection, only this one looks a little different. So the second problem was this intersection over here, having a lot of traffic coming here left to the commercial and right to the industrial area. We changed that by increasing the off-ramp by 1 lane, having 2 lanes off. The roundabout itself was 1 lane, is now 3 lanes, and the ramps towards the industrial and to the residential commercial here were 1 lane, and there are now 2 lanes. And the tunnel, a 2-lane tunnel to the commercial area as well, fixed actually everything. And that were technically the only things that were a problem here. And apparently you are empty. Well, you can fill again. So yeah. That's it. Now we need to wait to 35,000 people. Let's see if we can get those going. I increased the residential here a little bit, but we don't have residential demand at the moment. We only have a demand for offices and industry. I could get some offices going. Hopefully that will spike the residential as well. What I can do actually, this is really not necessary apparently. Let's increase some office area there. Hopefully that works, and plus something. That should fill up more or less completely. It has water, good. Or is it really raw industry they want? Because that is something I don't have a lot of space for. Normal industry. Why are there 2 industry buildings here? Well, they work like that. Let's then increase some few plots there with industry and see what happens. We've got 500,000 at the moment. Money is flowing. Don't really want to build a new industrial area. Also, problem is that there isn't a connection between here and here. Not going to make it though, because we don't really have traffic problems in that direction at the moment. You can see, still see it is busy here, but the traffic is not really stopping. Yeah, this looks like it is almost getting into a traffic jam, but it is still flowing. Problem is the traffic from here going directly to the left lane. And that's mostly because all the people want to go here to the left, I guess. Oh, and another problem actually was this intersection over here, which we changed by making it a big roundabout. Which is now flowing nicely in a circle. Because of the forestry and industry section over here, I guess. Hey, water. So, 35,000 people, can we get it? Oh, there's another traffic jam here. Let's see what happens. I guess it's morning. The morning traffic jam has arrived. kind of looks the problem. It will be this exit ramp here. What I could do is change this one back to a 2-laner. Maybe that fixes something. Still got some. Yeah, it looks like the off-ramp is partially the problem. So let's fix that by making this 2 times 2 lanes. And also have the off-ramp here, or the on-ramp there being 2 lanes wide. That should fix a few things. I'd also like to try and get this one down to 2 lanes. Because the traffic then flows differently. And then use the left lane to go to the right. And the left 2 lanes. Or the right lane to the right. And the left 2 lanes to go left. That's a way to a little bit... well, force your traffic onto a single lane. Or have a single off-ramp. And Orc says, now if only fixing real cities was this easy. Well, funny thing is, normally it is. I've seen a couple of problems, and I actually thought about this as a series. Give me some traffic problems, and let's see if I can fix them. SimCity or City Skylines style. But with the City Skylines style, this was easy. This was easy because I could demolish this whole intersection. I literally demolished this whole intersection and rebuild it. But now think about this. What I did here. How would I do this while traffic is running here the whole time? Huh? Think about it. How the hell would I fix it then? It would take at least 3 or 4 years to change this whole intersection. The way I have made it now, so to say. This one was a little easier. Well, it is actually not easier. For example, this tunnel. If you would make this tunnel, it would take 3 years. Mostly because it's under residential. This park will help, but this residential needs to be destroyed most of the time before you can build it. Widening these roads here and this intersection would be a very big problem because those are bridges. Bridges are not expandable. The easiest way to expand a bridge is make a bridge next to it. And that's one thing I haven't done here. I can easily do, well, make this a 1-way, or no, it doesn't work, make this a 4-way, please. But in real world, that takes so long. But yeah, in the real world, all these problems are being fixed, well, kind of the same way I do now. Look at the problem, see what happens, wait a little bit, look more at what happens, and eventually try and fix something. But in the real world, the same happens. But research is needed. It takes about 6 months for the research only to get it in. 3 months to get it planned, 3 months to actually execute the research. And then you start designing and have all the phases around those. That will take about 4 months as well, at the minimum. 4 months, sorry, a year. And after that you're starting to go into the planning phase, the design phase. That takes a year, and then also, well, making it itself, which will take 3 or 4 years. Depends on the problem, the scale, and the amount of people working there. The amount of designers, etc., for this intersection only would be about 50 designers, just traffic designers, just for this intersection. This one will take about 30 to, I think about 10 people designing it, and about 30 to 50 people calculating all the structural integrity of everything here. Widening these intersections would be a problem, and then for the planning phase for the building of this intersection itself, it would take at least a year to just figure out how to manage this, expand these intersections without delaying the traffic, the normal traffic there is. So yeah, it would just be almost impossible to do. It would take a long time. A very long time. Now, Orc says, our country has been only putting in roundabouts on old rural highways instead of 4-way stops in new connections. And they do help. Yeah, traffic jam or roundabouts do work. they can have they have a good amount of capacity and not a lot of, they don't need a lot of management to let traffic flow correctly. That's the reason they make an intersection here, because this would be a normal four-way intersection. It would take a lot longer and a lot more management to actually get the traffic where they need to go. But I'm not really sure why actually the US hasn't implemented roundabouts earlier than, well, the last couple of years. They're kind of standard here in Holland. In the design book for urban roads, the normal intersection should be a roundabout, according to that book. Normally they are not made because they do use a lot more space, or use a lot more space than other ones. It looks like this might not have been the best idea for me. Looks like the jam is growing now, which is interesting to look at. Just see what a small fix making this a 3-lane instead of, or 2-lane instead of a 3-lane, and see what happens. It looks like I've made it worse. But yeah, this is also a thing. Okay, you decided on a solution, you fixed it, or you try to fix it, and then this happens. And you see, it didn't work. You actually made it worse now. And that's also what happens in the real world. When after the 4 or 5 years of planning, redesigning, designing, and building the thing you wanted to do, and then see the results and think, well, this was a waste. This should actually have been a 3-lane road. Damn it, and now we have to go through that whole section again. Maybe still make an off-ramp from here to there. Maybe that should have been the problem, or the solution. It's interesting to see these problems. That's the reason I technically, well, gone into the study I'd like. The civil engineering, the road designing. The road designing and management situation which I am now. I'd like to see, I'd like to puzzle with these problems and see if I can find a solution. And I like these solutions. Here, now the traffic jam is gone. But was it because it was morning? Because it was the morning rush? Well, then I should have kept that lane and see what happens, I guess. Because now it's gone, and now I can't replicate it again. Yeah, it's interesting. A lot of questions, a lot of answers. I had one question from when I had my study. The situation was a 2-lane road, one in every direction, going towards the highway with a traffic light in a corner. And the question was, how do we let the buses there flow freely of all the traffic? Well, a bus lane would of course been the solution. That's the thing that would have been made. But we've tried to search for the problem why there was a traffic jam. And our solution was quite simple. It's a lot simpler than the thing they eventually built. We found out that simply a traffic light was the problem. Because there was a traffic light there, which was not managed correctly, there was a traffic jam. And our actually proposal eventually became, well, fix the traffic lights and you're done. They wanted to design though, so it was a school project, so we still went into the designing phase, but for all of us, what we kept in our minds was, well, fix the traffic jam and you're done. That also made it into the report eventually we presented to them. So yeah, it's the problem is sometimes a lot easier than you think, and sometimes a lot more difficult than you think. These 3 cases were kind of easy. Traffic is now alleviated. We still need the people though, and we're still not getting the people. Why not? Oh, wow, the amount of madness there. Apparently we need more industry. What kind of industry do I need though? Let's see. You need buyers for your products. So they apparently can't find it in export. Let's check the export. Whoa! I pressed somewhere. Oh, I'm back. Road maintenance. Also, that's the thing we need. Let's get some road maintenance going. Yeah, this hasn't grown yet. Is there a good place here to place it? I guess here in this industrial area. There we go. I think I destroyed some commercial. Oh, it was a fire station there. Okay, I need more in industry. Looks like I just need more buyers for the industry. Let's see, what's import and export doing? Natural resources. No. Outside connections. There we go. Import. Export goods. Forestry goods. Looks like our commercial doesn't want the goods. Are they importing? No, they're not importing goods. What can I do to help them? Well, fix this traffic jam here would be nice. Okay, so it's morning again? Yeah. So in the morning there's a traffic jam here always. Okay, well that's not really a big problem. It's annoying, but it's not a problem. And the jam is gone. Okay. You don't have buyers. Could I get more office space? I don't know. But I think I'm going to end this stream here. This was a nice solution, or a nice problem to solve, and I hope you, well, I managed to let you learn something. But yeah, if you have any traffic problems, or certain situations where there are traffic problems in your area, make a screenshot from Google Maps or pin it somewhere, explain the problem or where the traffic jams are, and I could try and explain how to fix them. I would like the challenge and see if I can do that. There are a couple of problems here in the Netherlands which I could try and explain why there are traffic jams. But yeah, if there are ones abroad, I'd like the challenge and see if I can find out how. So yeah, let me know and I will get to it. So this was my SimCity Skylines stream. It went a little bit differently than I actually expected. How many people did we manage to keep? 4 people still. Well, welcome still. But yeah, that's going to be the end for my stream. I hope you enjoyed this and I hope to see you all in another stream or another video, or I have no clue what I'm going to do next. Today I'm going to, well, end this and well, I hope to see you all in another video. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye bye. Crap, wrong button. Wait a second. And stop streaming.